You're listening to WZMB Zombie Radio, your personal soundtrack to the end of the world. That was Oingo Boingo and Dead Man's Party. Not exactly the Christmas song you were expecting, but hey, I would at least think that you have come to expect the unexpected from your zombie radio DJ. Moo ha ha. While Danny Elfman was singing his little heart out, I decided to Christmas up this bitch and write a poem. That's right, I wrote a poem for your listening pleasure. It's a Christmas poem, not really original because it's based on Twas the Night Before Christmas, but it's the night before Christmas, zombie radio style. And so, without further ado, I shall read you my poem. But first, I'm going to cue up a little Crimmus music to underscore the art. Here we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the land the undead were nomming intestines, brains, a hand, pulling from stocking the flesh of the femme in hopes to satiate their desire so grim. The children were huddled, curled under their beds, with a zombie on Papa scooping brains from his head, and Mama in her kitchen, a knife in her hand to fight back the monsters who'd taken their land. When out on the lawn a resounding shot did arise, the zombie stumbled to its feet, a move not so wise. The blast rang out as the bullet struck home, and the zombie dropped down a sack of lifeless bone. The moon shone down on the gray pallor snow, gave the luster of the apocalypse to bodies below. When, what to the surprise of the children should appear but a red-headed woman with a gun and a sneer. A lovely sight, the woman did see me. I knew immediately it had to be Nitshimi. Like a ninja she worked, dropping the undead like sacks, and she whistled and sang and talked a good smack. Now moaners, now screamers, now berserkers and boners, on zombies, on walkers, on biters and groaners, drop down to your knees and pray your demise, beg for mercy, and silence will be the great prize. As the snow started falling again on the lawn, she shot and she kicked until the coming of dawn. The ground was covered with bags of cold, rotting flesh, and Bethany Nitshimi did head off to the west. I never again saw the woman who saved me. She's out there, I know, and I hope that she is free to continue the fight against those that sent the world into sepsis and brought about the zombie apocalypse. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, that was my pathetic excuse for an Elvis impersonation, but anyway, back to Crimmus. That was my rendition of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I hope you enjoyed that little ditty. But even more so, I hope that this holiday season you are able to take a moment to reflect on what you once had and what you hope to have once again. If you have family near you, grab them and hold them tight. Do not let them go. Do not let them out of your sight. In some situations, they may be all that you have. But even so, be thankful that you have that family to help you survive the apocalypse. It is Christmas time, a time that once saw the people of the land thankful for everything they had a season of joy and festivity. But now these periods just sort of wash over us. The holiday is the same as any other day. It's just another day to survive. And shortly after that, it'll be the new year. And we're all going to be praying that the new year will bring the demise to the 0-Day Collective and the end of the Mangala virus. But in all seriousness, Bethany Nitshimi, if you're out there listening, if there's one gift that humanity has, it's you. We are thankful for you. We wish you well, and we hope and pray that you succeed in your mission. To all of the Zombie Radio Nation, I want you to know that your ears are my gift. Your want to listen, your need to connect. It is all I ask for in this time of crisis. And I hope that I give to you a gift now and again. And in that same vein, I'm going to give you a gift that was given to us by a band called The Fix back in the 80s. It was a secret song found on their out-of-print CD Walkabout. I don't know if the song actually has a title, but I like to call it Peace on Earth. It's about as Christmas as the band ever got. It's a beautiful song with an incredible message. We all need to listen. So, Cy Kernan, Jamie West Oram, give us your gift of Christmas. I love you, Zombie Radio Nation. Let's have a little peace. Oh, well, that was a bit of a downer now, wasn't it? So, I'm going to switch tactics on you, as it were. I thought, let's use these videos to further help the Zombie Radio Nation to survive. So I thought, why not start some zombie apocalypse survival tips? That's right, for you, the Zombie Radio Nation, I am going to bring the means to survive. So, this first tip is kind of a no-brainer. Of course, if the zombies have attacked you, it's a no-brainer anyway. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, one of the most precious commodities we have during the apocalypse is water. It is so precious that even losing a drop could mean the difference between life or death. So when you drink that water, you don't want to drink it out of a normal cup, even a little sippy cup, this right here. Delicious water. Even this can be dangerous. It tips, it spills, your precious water trickles out of your container. No, that's not what you want to use in the apocalypse. What you want is this. Now, I'm a mountain biker, so I have a lot of these. This is a water bottle. It's not just really any water bottle. This one in particular is a polar bottle. It has a little, hear it? It has a little kind of a foil barrier between two layers of plastic that's supposed to keep your water warm, or your water cold, or your hot beverage hot. Doesn't really work that great, but anyway, it's the thought that counts. But my point is when you pour your precious water in here, you tighten this up, make sure it's nice and tight. See, take a look, nice and tight. It is almost waterproof, not completely, but waterproof enough so that when you're, joking around with your friends, making zombie jokes or writing zombie poetry, and you laugh and you smack your water bottle over and it tips, you're not going to lose your precious water. It'll still be in here. You could turn it upside down and it won't spill out. Now, these bottles have a second use. if you have enough of them, of course you want to keep your water in these, but if you have enough of them, these are great to keep things that need to be waterproof inside. Anything you need to keep away from water, your matches, your maps, anything that might help you on your D&D quest. I kid, we're not talking D&D here, we're talking about real survival. But anyway, the things that you need to keep away from water, put them inside, tighten it up, and voila. Water safe portage. That's all you need to know. Now, of course, that's not a perfect solution, but hey, where it's the apocalypse, we'll get what we can take, or we'll take what we can get. I don't understand that phrase, we'll take what we can get. Anyway, this has been your first zombie apocalypse survival tip from yours truly, the Zombie Radio DJ. I hope you come back for the next edition of Zombie Radio. Peace out, my lovelies.